the group that I came up with is not like the group that are coming up today. We were like friends, and we weren't against each other. We kind of rooted for each other. You know what I mean?
That's correct, yes.
Not in Canada only, but in the United States as well. The new people coming up are extremely cutthroat and don't give a crap about anybody else. And you know what? That's not what comedy's about at all.
No, that's
did you feel something like that here? In Edmonton and other gigs that you did there in Canada so far?
It's obvious. It is obvious. Oh, yeah. I've never seen anything like it. It's amazing to me.
My God. It's really
new feeling going on that is extremely dangerous. And maybe the pandemic will help clear it up.
that could be a good thing, maybe. Well, Lars Kallio actually is really involved in the comedian scene here in Edmonton. Hi, Lars. How are you, buddy?
Good.
You ask him about that, man.
Yeah.
He knows nothing other than what I was just talking about.
Well, I've been pretty fortunate. So I've been doing comedy for 17 years and was the house MC at Rick's Club for about 5 years. The first time I met you, it was we were in line together at Just for Laughs in 2005. And I remember getting to it was you were in front of me and Harlan Williams was behind me. And in 2005, I was like, I can't believe I'm standing in line with Jeremy Hotz in front of me and Harlan Williams behind me. And I turned to Harlan and I go, wow, fucking Jeremy Hotz always holding up the line. And Harlan laughed. And it was like, so that's the first time. And, so I've, been a part of Canadian comedy. I've been really spoiled in my career. I've done Just for Laughs and have a comedy now and everything. But what you talk about, I kind of bridge those two generations. And what I like is that there's this generation that calls Rick Bronson Ricky, and that's how you know they've been around a long time, is because...
Yeah, I do call him that.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Does he not like it? I was wondering about that, because I seem to be the only guy running around the club calling him Ricky. That's so weird.
No, so it's not. It's actually generationally, I know who knew Rick from the very beginning, because the guys like you and Brent Butt and Harland and Joey Elias...
Yes, Joey.
And so there's this group that of your generation, of your class that you're talking about, that still he was Ricky Bronson. And so you guys still...
That was Ricky.
Yeah. So
we knew Ricky before, he was like well into himself and just extremely Jewish. We knew him. The Judaism overwhelmed him and turned him into what he is today. Annoying.
Nice.
I think that there are so few people in your class, as far as like people who go around and sell out these theater tours, like you, Harlan, Deborah DiGiovanni, maybe Derek Edwards to an extent. But I think that it's whenever you pass through, I have such fondness for that group, because you're all the people that are all still around from that alumni are such good comedians.
And we're friends,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what we were talking about. We are all like, Harlan is a friend of mine. When we see each other, we're both excited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We haven't seen each other in a while, and we jump around. It's like there's no competition there at all. What people have to understand is, you're not against another comedian. There's so much room in show business. Just be unique and different, and it will come. That's so simple.
Yeah.
And I have to be better than that guy. I have to be. No, you don't. When you're on a comedy show, it's a show. It's like a whole team thing, and that's gone away. It's now the individual trying to do as best as they possibly can to blow the other people off the stage, and that's just wrong.
Yeah, the good MCs, the people that are good, aren't threatened by that. And one of the things that I've always said is, you don't have to root against somebody in entertainment. Entertainment will root against them.
Exactly. What you're involved in is pretty much the hardest thing in the world. It really is. And you go in with no training, because there's no training for it. You just have to figure out whether you can do it or not.
Except in Montreal, though.
You can take a class in school, right?
Yeah.
How's that gonna fare for you, man? I don't know.
Not good.